What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I've got another Shiba Inu coin update to bring all of you this evening. So we have a lot of very bullish information to cover in this update. The main point, though, is that it is looking like Shiba Inu is going to be breaking its all-time high very soon. And honestly, once that happens, the sky is the limit. Now, in this update, we're going to be taking a brief look at CoinMarketCap because we did surpass Doge again today. Now, we did drop below yesterday, and we were seeing a lot of volatility, but that pullback that we saw yesterday was very healthy, and we were going over the technicals on the chart, and it seems like SHIB is really respecting these technicals that we've drawn out here. Let's see if they're going to respect them in the future, but everything is pointing to a lot of bullishness coming in the near future. Now, in addition to this, over this past week, we saw something that could have really gotten Shiba Inu off track from where it was going to go throughout this week. But again, it really reversed very quickly, which is another very bullish sign. In addition, the last thing that we're going to be covering is an article that is very interesting, because when we take a look at really what is driving Shiba Inu's price in terms of the supply and demand, the vast amount of demand for this coin at the current time, and the fact that the supply is decreasing significantly is another really bullish sign. You can't really point to a lot of things that say that SHIB is going to be coming down in the near future unless it is going to be a short-term pullback. So before we get into all of that information, if you enjoyed the information and analysis that I provide for you in this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button. It costs you nothing to do it, but it really helps us out a whole lot in getting this information out to as many people who want to learn. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. So at the time that I'm recording, SHIB is up about 9.3%, trading at about 75.37. Again, a very solid day. Great way to end off the week, so everybody should kind of be really patting themselves on the back. Now, coming over here, when we take a look at CoinMarketCap, Shiba Inu's currently got that market cap of 41 billion. Now, Dogecoin, 38 billion right now. We did see a very solid green day for Shiba Inu today, and Dogecoin remained relatively flat throughout the day. So we are going to see this flicker back and forth in the near future, because when we think about what we are investing in here, both these coins are incredibly volatile. You have to be okay with these very volatile price swings, and you're going to see that value in your account really fluctuate. Now, if you are a long-term holder, which I think a lot of people are, you really have to think about, well, the prices that we're seeing now most likely are not going to be what we're seeing in the future. So you really kind of have to keep your emotions in check to really ask yourself, well, are these short-term fluctuations that we're seeing here really going to affect the long-term of this investment? In my opinion, no, but this is not financial advice. Nothing in these videos is financial advice. These are for educational purposes only. Now, coming over here, this is the poll in question. So Twitter poll 2, as you know, you can purchase AMC gift cards using cryptocurrency, and our IT group is writing code so that soon we can accept online payments of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Dogecoin, among others. Should we strive to take Shiba Inu too? Now, if you guys are not in the AMC Ape community, you may not be familiar with Adam Aron, but something that you really need to know about Adam Aron is he is very in tune with what his investors want to happen with the company. The fact that we are seeing that 78.8% of individuals who have voted on this poll out of 101,729 votes have voted yes, Shiba Inu for sure. Most likely, he is going to do his best to implement this in the future. Now, this is just going to provide for some even more bullish momentum for this coin going forward. Now, let's get into this next situation that we need to talk about that happened this week that I think a lot of people may be glossing over because they don't necessarily realize how important this is in telling us how much strength Shiba Inu has at these current price levels. Now, when we come over to this article right here, surprise, Shiba Inu doesn't rely on Elon's tweets anymore. When we come down here, I know a lot of you guys must have seen this tweet a couple of days ago, but hey, Elon Musk, how much SHIB are you holding? Elon replies, none. Now, Elon Musk inadvertently has a lot of pull in the crypto space. He has a lot of influence, and a lot of people do end up reacting to his tweets when he tweets about any given coin. And those tweets and those reactions in terms of what investors are going to do really affect the price because of those supply and demand metrics that we went over in yesterday's video, and we're going to briefly touch upon again. But the fact that we saw that dip earlier this week that was quickly bought up is a very, very bullish sign. When you think about what's happened with Elon Musk and other cryptocurrencies in the past, when he's either supported or been against them, there is a pretty long time where we see these price movements go in one direction. But the fact that Shiba Inu holders and the overall price really brushed this off is incredibly bullish, which is another reason why I think, honestly, that nothing can really stop this coin at the current time. Now, coming over here, this is another really important concept that we need to talk about and is really a main driver in why Shiba Inu is having such increases in its price. Now, one of the main reasons everybody is expecting Robinhood to list Shiba Inu, but these are the more important concepts that are really the main drivers, because all of these different catalysts that we're talking about, the Robinhood event, the Elon Musk event, really come down to supply and demand and people's willingness to buy at certain prices. Around 41% of Shiba Inu's total supply is burned. Shiba Inu investors have been riding high on the meme token's eye-popping rally in recent days. But what many may not realize is about 41% of the token's total supply is burned, meaning those coins are not in circulation anymore. Data by Etherscan showed, though the address can look like a single person or entity owns that amount, it is in fact a black hole where Shiba Inu coins are burned out of circulation, meaning they are not coming back. Now, what does this mean? For those of you guys who don't necessarily understand these concepts of supply and demand, it is the main driver of price. We briefly touched on this in yesterday's video when we were talking about the overall hype and the amount of people that were interested in this coin at the current time. Now, we are seeing the demand still shifting to the right, which is going to increase the quantity demanded and the price, as we can see here. Now, when we're thinking about the supply, well, when the supply decreases, we are going to see a shift left in the supply. So this line right here is going to move up here. Now, what does that do? Well, when we see a shift right in the quantity or in the demand curve, and then we see a shift left in the supply curve, well, we see a drastic increase in price. So we could either see the decrease in the supply, and that would increase the price of Shiba Inu at the current time, or we could see an increase in the demand, and those individuals or institutions that are willing to bid up the price and are very willing to get their hands on this coin at any cost would wipe out that amount of supply and push the price up. But the fact that we are seeing both of these concepts really coming to a head here, and both the supply is decreasing while the demand is increasing, is another reason why we could see significant price movement over the next couple of days. And then coming back to the chart here, when looking at these indicators below the chart, we are looking at the MACD and the RSI. When the MACD crosses into the green like this is a very bullish sign to see. We saw this happen last time. As the MACD crossed green, we saw a very significant price movement to the upside. Now, we are seeing this happen again. If we can see this continue, I do believe that we are going to be touching those all-time highs very soon. Now, the RSI is telling us a very similar story. The RSI is the relative strength index, and it basically measures how overbought or oversold any given security is at any given time. Now, 70 would be considered overbought and 30 would be considered oversold. We are currently sitting at 58.55 and headed in the upward direction. This is showing a lot of strength, and it also shows us that Shiba Inu has a lot of upside potential. Now, when we're looking at these Fibonacci retracement levels here, we have typically used these as support and resistance in the past. So we use this level down here as support. We're using this level up here as resistance. Next resistance going to be the all-time high. And then after that, it is a very aggressive price movement to the upside. Now, is this going to happen? Nobody really can tell the future in terms of where any given coin or stock is going to go. But we do have a good understanding of just how much interest there is in this coin at the current time. And if we do start to see any more significant price movements to the upside, I could almost guarantee a lot of new money is going to start flowing in, which is just going to add to those demand factors that we were talking about earlier. So that is going to wrap up this update on Shiba Inu. If you guys enjoyed the information and analysis that I provided for you in this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button. It costs you nothing to do it, but it really helps us out a whole lot in getting this information out to as many people who want to learn. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks and cryptos, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.